Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the two-guard spot. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic's out there with Seth Curry, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. James with it. Pass to Kuzma. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic against LeBron. A second chance effort, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. But right there, James simply overpowered it.
It's Curry outside. Unable to get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, James, guarded by Curry. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To Curry, lets it go from deep. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this. One is off.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And he's good on the second. Now, Doncic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. And Deibys puts it in.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Deibys really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Here's Doncic. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A miss that time would have put him up. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And stolen by Kuzma. Deibys with it. He's picked up by Doncic. For three, Caldwell Pope.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. James outside. 1:29 left in the first. They get it again.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
The three for Doncic. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 5.
You know, you can see the confidence Doncic shoots the ball with, especially when he gets room to pull the trigger from deep. No hesitation.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Curry. It's not going to go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Inside, Deibys. Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's LeBron. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Curry dishes to Doncic. So the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch. But also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
You've got Luka Doncic, also Burke out there, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Rondo. The pass to McGee. LeBron James on the wing. Burke covering. Really left alone that time. Davis has got 5 now.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Schröder against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from LeBron.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
That free throw good from Doncic. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Rondo. Schröder looking around. He feeds it to Deibys. From the baseline. The shot's good on the assist by Schröder. Deibys has got 7 points in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
The drive by Doncic. Rondo with some nice D.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Davis missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Dallas. 3-point lead. Doncic passes to Marjanovic for Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. Both good from the line that time. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
James finds Howard. Kicks it out to LeBron. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player. You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
That one misses. Dallas leading by 4. And here is Doncic. He's got 9. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Hits it from three-point range. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. It doesn't go for him. Davis with some nice D. Lakers trail by 3. Bradley, no one around him. No good with the wing jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
The first one falls. free throw is good from Doncic. Now here's Schröder. Floats it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And Kenny, along with the incredible production Luka Doncic gives this team, his leadership may be just as important.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle, he said, hey, we're going to add that responsibility for Doncic. And then he's responded big time.
Yeah, individual numbers mean nothing about the wins, Kenny. We know that. Doncic has made this team competitive night in and night out.
You know what I call him? What? Cool hand Luka.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know you like it. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dallas leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at shooting guard.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Davis has the open look. A three-pointer, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court, sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry, and Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Howard. James against Doncic. James kicks to Kuzma. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now here's LeBron, 7 points in the game. Caldwell Pope finds Howard. Kuzma against Doncic. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 9.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
James against Doncic. And stolen by Howard. Here's Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 9. Kuzma with it. Here's the dish to LeBron. Got a piece of it. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Chalk up 2 there. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Deibys. 9 points in the game so far. It's good.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's Kleba. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the Lakers with another miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Here's Burke after the basket by Los Angeles. Out to Porzingis from deep. Caruso grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 7. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Porzingis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Nobody near Schröder trains the 3-pointer. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead. So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside for Curry for the three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Burke is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's James. Great D that time from Hardaway.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Marjanovic. That shot off the mark, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Morris passes to Rondo. The kick out to LeBron. From the arc, and he's good on the three ball. LeBron's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. The lead is 2. Curry outside. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you got to be conscious of Curry's whereabouts in these situations now because he loves the back-at-you triple.
Now here's LeBron. And it's good for 2. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Passes it to James. That's tipped. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And the Mavericks call time here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Burke. The Lakers also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Now, here's Doncic. To the middle, here's Marjanovic. Shoots over Schröder. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Lakers trail by 8. Schröder outside. One-on-one here. Here's Curry. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Anthony Davis. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks leading by 13. Now Doncic. It's Curry outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's LeBron to end the run, and he makes that one. LeBron's got 15 points here in the second half.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Connects on the 9-footer. James has got 22.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Pow.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now, here's Doncic after LeBron James's miss. Launches it. Another three for Dallas.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. That one misses for Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Cook kicks to Smith. Caruso, the pass to Davis. The shot. And again, no good by the Lakers. Dishes it to Barea. Up top, Marjanovic. Here is Barea. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.